Okay, so now we can finally to meet our first panelist. Our first panelist is Bronia Leung. Bronia is currently serving as a SBA Lending Department Regional Sales Manager at East West Bank. She has 30 years in banking experience in diverse banking journey. She is passionate about helping mature company to startup company to achieve their financial goal. Now I pass the floor to Bronia.
Thank you so much, Corey. And well, first I want to thank Hong Kong Association of Northern California for having me. And also I want to thank everybody on this Zoom meeting, by carving out your some time from your busy schedule to join us today. So, I think in the past couple of years, when I joined this department with East West Bank, I have many opportunities to speak to business owners, and I figure out quite a number of them have never heard about SBA, and they don't know SBA can offer them solutions that can help their business grow. But I think in the past 10 months changed a lot of things, which include SBA. Now I think they gained their fame through a lot of assistance program, like the famous PPP loan and also the IDLE loan. But today, I'm very happy to have the chance to share with you guys some of the fundamentals about SBA loans and how this loan can support small business owners to grow their business or expand their business. So without further delay, let me share my screen. Okay, so everyone see my screen?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. I think it's loading right now. Oop. How about now, Corey? No, still no?
No, no.
Okay, let me try again, okay?
Okay.
And now?
Yes,
Okay,
we
wonderful,
can see.
wonderful. Sorry about that. So first of all, SBA loan, right? Corey mentioned in the introduction, SBA stands for Small Business Administration. It's like, it's a government agency, like IRS, like Social Security. It's a government department. So it was created back in 1953, so many, many years ago. And the purpose of this department is to support small businesses. You may know 99.9% of the small businesses in the US actually account for we call small businesses. By SBA definition, they're less than 500 employees. So they account for like 99% of all the businesses across the US. This is the data back in December 2020. So it's pretty recent number. So it's so important that the US government will support the small businesses. Their well-being is really important to the overall US economy. Okay, so here is a simple concept of SBA. There are three parties involved, right? So on the left-hand side is the business owner, like some of us here. And then the far end is lender, which also represents some of us here. There's always a gap, right? So what a business owner wants and what a lender wants is always mismatch. As a business owner, so you want to have a loan that can easily qualify. If you want to purchase a commercial real estate, you want to give a lower down payment. Of course, you always want to have a lower interest rate, right? As lender, right, Corey, we always want to have more money upfront. You give me more down payment, and also the term of the loan. We want to get a shorter term, so the risk associated with the loan will be smaller, right? So they already create a gap. So who come in to bridge the gap? The government, right? The government come in because they know the being of the small businesses is very important to the overall economy, right? So that's why they step in and talk to the lender and say, hey, lender, don't worry, I'm going to support small businesses and I will guarantee the loan. So when we say guarantee in simple term, that means if there's anything go wrong with the loan, the government will step in and reimburse the lender. So the lender, of course, have that peace of mind to make the loan to the small business owner because of the guarantee from the SBA. So why SBA Loan? The benefits. So actually, I already talked about some benefits already, right? So number one, SBA loans offer some credit that's not available elsewhere. What does that mean? So when borrower have a hard time getting credit from other conventional lenders because of SBA, because of the guarantee, so they're easier for them to get credit. So I will elaborate a little bit more. And then for real estate transactions, SBA loan will offer like low down payment requirement, will be up to 90% LTV. That means the borrower only need to put in a minimum of 10% down payment, and they can be a commercial real estate owner, versus a conventional commercial real estate loan easily require 30%, 35%, or 40% if a single purpose industry. So it already create a big difference, right? For SBA loan require 10% only. And then for conventional CRE, we're talking about like 30, 35%. So it will be easier for the borrower to own their commercial real estate. In terms of the term, SBA loan offer longer term. Most of the products, most of the programs, they offer 25 years fully amortization. And then for non-commercial real estate, like a working capital, or if the borrower wants to purchase another business, it will be up to 10 years. So compare with conventional lending, like C&I loan or commercial real estate loan, the term of SBA is longer. And there's no balloon payment, meaning it's fully amortized. You don't have to refinance after a certain time, like the conventional product. And also, SBA is perfect for some single purpose industry. For example, gas station, hotel, car wash, this kind of industry, which is tough to get conventional lender to finance. Well, because it's backed up by the SBA, so borrower has to meet certain criteria or certain eligibility. So there are 4 basic eligibility here. Number 1 is the size. So we have like 20 somewhat people here. We may have different definition about small business, right? But we have to stick with the SBA definition. So number 1, the net profit of the business cannot exceed $5 million, which is a lot. I haven't seen one tax return that report like net income bottom line for $5 million. So actually it's kind of like a big box there. The other criteria about size is the the tangible net worth is $15 million. So again, it's quite flexible here. So a lot of businesses, they can meet this size limit. The second criteria is for profit businesses. So I know for PPP loan in the past couple months that offered through SBA, even non-profit organization can qualify, but not the regular program. So this is an important reminder. For regular SBA program, only is for for-profit businesses. So number 3, the principal borrower. That means that person owns more than 51% of the business. He or she has to be a US citizen or green card holder in order to qualify for SBA loan. And the last one, when a borrower wants to buy a commercial real estate, the business has to occupy at least 51% of the rentable space in order to qualify for SBA. So they still have some leeway to rent out the space for rental income, but the borrower must use at least 51%. So these are the basic eligibility. For eligible businesses, you name it, most of the business in the US will qualify, including service like Oliver, one of our speakers here, CPA, doctor, dentist, they all qualify for SBA loan. And if they're wholesale company, retail company, like all the businesses around us, all the restaurants, salon, they all qualify, or they're a manufacturer company, so they also qualify. And then the far right side of the deck here, the special purpose industry that I just mentioned, like hotel, car wash, gas station, they're great prospect for SBA loans. So SBA loan can support basically all the financing needs of small businesses, you name it, starting from purchase or refinance commercial real estate, if they want to buy their own office, their warehouse, so SBA can support. If they want to buy new equipment or inventory, they have a few loans they want to consolidate into one loan, or they have a piece of land, they want to build their own warehouse, they want to remodel their existing business, like a restaurant, they want to give a new look. And also when they try to acquire another business or expand business from only have one location to a second location, or when two partners, right, Corey and I doing business, and Corey wants to take early retirement, so Bronia wants to buy out her share, so SBA can also support. And working capital, all the businesses, they will need working capital, right? So all these purposes are qualified for SBA loan. But next, I'm going to share very briefly about 2 major programs of SBA. For SBA, there are a few programs, but today I want to focus on 2 main programs. Very easy to remember, nothing fancy. We use number and letters to represent the program. So the first one is 7A program, the second one is 504. So this table summarizes some important points about 7A loan. So first of all, 7A loan can support essentially all the purposes for a business needs. The one that I just named, the 11 purposes. They separate into the CRE loan, which is real estate related. So if a business owner, they want to buy or refinance their commercial real estate, 7A loan can support them. Again, the LTV can be as high as 90%. So borrower need to just put in 10% down payment. Loan amount can be up to $5 million. So if in your mind, small business loan is really small, we're talking about mom and pop, 50,000, 25,000. I hope that after this session, you know, oh, actually a small business loan is not that small after all, because it can support up to $5 million. And for the CRE related 7A loan, it can be up to 25 years, fully amortization. Rate, most of the lenders, they offer variable rate, but I know that a few lenders, they may offer fixed rate for really, really good credit customers. And there's a prepayment penalty, usually it's 3 years, so in declining percentage. So after 3 years, if they want to pay off the loan, there will be no penalty. The other area is non-CRE loan. So they support all the business purchase, partner buyout, equipment, working capital, and it can be up to 100% if it's a well-established business. So the lender can lend up to 100% that they need. Same situation, the loan amount is up to $5 million, and the term is up to 10 years, fully amortization. And there will be no prepayment penalty for the 7(a) non-CRE loan. Okay, the next program is 504. 504 only good for real estate purchase, refinance, or some big machinery, some heavy machinery. It can be also financed through 504 loan. So if I may back up a little bit, for 7(a) loan, basically the entire loan amount is financed through a lender, a financial institution. And then SBA will guarantee the loan up to a certain percentage. Usually 7(a) loan is 75%. So that means if the outstanding loan amount is $1 million, and then the borrower walk out, the loan got default, SBA will reimburse the bank up to $750,000. So this is the meaning of guarantee. But for 504 loan, instead of guarantee the loan, SBA participate in the loan program. So SBA will participate through a CDC. CDC stands for Certified Development Company. So it's a nonprofit organization that approved by SBA, and they're kind of like a lender, right? But they will collaborate with a bank to do a 504 loan. So the structure of the 504 loan contains two parts: the first loan and the second loan. The first loan will be financed through a bank, financial institution. And then the second loan is financed through a CDC, backed up by SBA. So the structure is like as simple as 10, 40, 50. What does that mean? 10% is the down payment from the borrower. So again, it's 90% LTV. And 40% is from the SBA portion. And the 50% is from the bank. So for the first loan from the bank, it just depending on the program of each bank. So if like very similar to a conventional commercial real estate loan, like for example, for our bank, we'll offer 3 years fixed, 5-year fixed, or 7-year fixed, term 10 years, and then amortize for 30 years. So very similar to the regular commercial real estate loan. It would be fixed for certain years and then variable for the rest of the term, for the 10 years term. And then up to 10 years, the borrower needs to either refinance or pay off the loan. Okay, this is the first loan. Second loan is from SBA. Now it's really good. It's 25 years term and it's fixed rate throughout the 25 years. SBA will publish the rate every month. Like now it's January, right? So the first week of each month, they will publish the rate for that month. And if your loan will be funded that month, they will apply the rate for that month to your loan. So I think January rate is about 2.66%, fixed for 25 years. So really good rate, okay? But the prepayment penalty will be a little bit longer. So for the first loan, it depends on different lenders. Usually it's like 5 years. And for the second loan from SBA, the prepayment penalty is 10 years. So I think borrower will need to pick between 504 loan or 7(a) CRE loan, depending on their needs, right? But they have two programs to choose from. Right, so after you learn about these basic for the two programs, right? Then what's next if I'm interested to apply for SBA loan? So usually the lender will require a few basic documents for financial analysis. So 3 years business tax return, your recent 3 years personal tax return, your business debt schedule, and also your personal financial statement. Each bank, they will have their own template. So basically is to tell the bank what is your personal assets and personal liability, so that the lender will perform a financial analysis to determine whether it's a workable deal or not before they move on to give a letter of intent to the client. Right? So I think that's what I have prepared for the for some basic information about SBA loan. And I will pass it back to Corey first. I know we will have a Q&A session afterwards. So I'll